What is that?
It's my singing mic.
Can I answer emails while we're doing this? Baby, baby.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of your favorite podcast.
Oh, I love that.
Woo, woo, woo! I'm going to get Santino on the singing mic. Yeah! There you go. I always give the guest the singing mic. What you got?
This is so black, so black. This is so fucking black. This is so funny. Riffin with
Why you mad about it?
Who made this beat?
Ladies and gentlemen, today's guest is very funny, Mr. Andrew Santino. Chino Santino.
I feel like I'm in a black church somewhere in Compton.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Well, the singing mic's there anytime you need it. Of course, Rachel calls right in the end of it. That was good timing, girl.
Pick up.
No, I'm not gonna pick up.
Okay.
Actually, it shouldn't have rang. When you have it on, like.
Look at this. I love that you got the new iPhone.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Why do I like that you got the new iPhone?
I don't know why.
Because I gave you shit for years for having that bullshit Android.
Well, Android is what it is.
Android's
man.
trash, and you know it's trash. How much better is that phone than an Android? For real. Be honest.
You know what the stupid part is? I have
the camera's way better.
I have what am I doing with this? The stupid part is I have Mac everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a Mac computer, I have a Mac laptop, I have an iPad, right. And so I had that Samsung phone because I don't know.
Why? No, why? You do know why.
Well, the technology on it was just better. It was easier to use.
There's a few people that say that to me, but what? Yeah. I don't understand. What is it? What's the difference?
Well, it has all that. Like, I just think that how it interacted with Google, I really liked that.
Yeah, what do you mean? What does that mean? What were you doing?
Like the contacts and everything. Listen, dude, I've had an iPhone now, so now I realize that there ain't no difference.
That's what I mean, but there's no price difference.
Yeah, they're about the same price now.
That's the point. Is I just think that people used to be like, iPhones are so expensive. All those Androids are fucking the same
they're
price.
really expensive. You know what? I didn't know that they were so expensive because I was a part of this program. I was getting free phones from Samsung.
The white glove.
The white glove.
I know it.
I was a part of White Glove, and then I was like, oh, this is cool. I'm not gonna go. And then the thing canceled, and I had to buy a phone. And I was like, $800?
Mm-hmm. This is what peasants have to pay?
I know. This is what regular folk have to do to get. Yeah. But anyways, wait, before I even do that, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the podcast. My good friend, colleague,
confidant,
the wedge between Bobby Lee and I. Andrew Santino. Okay, so now we can continue.
They know who the fuck I am, Griff.
I know.
They know who I am, baby.
Yeah, there's the standing war that they think that
the Red Dark Knight came through. I love how people talk shit to me on Twitter.
Yeah, they
don't think we're friends. It's really weird. I'm like, all right, man. I like it. It's funny to me. But sometimes I'm like, these people get really legit mad about this bullshit. And
they go in
at it.
Yeah, they go in about like Bobby and Eric would be better than Andrew and Bobby. There's a whole there's polls. There's
That's why I said if we really want to get each other back, we should just do it together, you and me.
We should have. What's so stupid is we originally talked about doing that a long time ago. Yeah. I don't know why we didn't do it. And then next thing you know, it's like now we have to deal with this shit.
Yeah, but the reason that we didn't do it is because you live 2 plane flights away from me. This motherfucker had me driving across the city to get here. If you guys
just because you want to live in the hot ass valley where you have to have your fucking AC on 24 hours a day.
For those that don't know, I caught a flight this morning at 10:30 to be able to get to this side of LA.
You know what? Fuck you.
Okay. I had one of my cars died on the way here. I had to buy a new car and get a new one just to get to this motherfucker.
You had to lease a car. Man, whatever. Okay.
You love this side of town.
I love living on the west side of town. I like the beach is close. It's normally cool.
But you're from over near here.
No, I lived in like Mid-Wilshire area. I'm from LA.
Oh, Mid-City. That's right.
I was mid-city, but that's like centrally located to all the places I want to go. You comfortable? Everything good?
Trying to get comfortable.
Okay, well, do what you need to do.
I'm getting comfortable in these. You got these
Here
Office Max chairs.
You know what? I don't got Red Rocket money.
I know these were 2 for 1 for real. I feel like you stole these from an office that I'm dying up here. From one of the corporate...
I was passing a office building in Century City that was going out of business, and I saw the sign. I was like, gotta have them. Got to have them.
Merrill Lynch, Merrill Lynch closing up shop. No, these are very comfortable. I like the setup. I like the digs. This is nice. This is like perfect studio.
I'm doing this shit by myself, so it has to be all ghetto like this.
I know, Renegade. Nobody's helping you at all?
Nobody helps me at all. I do everything myself.
Why don't you ask for some help?
I do, but it's like I don't.
You know how many fans that would?
No, I know. Help? I get resumes in the mail. It's freaking ridiculous.
In the paper mail?
No, yeah, in a paper mail. Somebody sent me a resume. I have a P.O. box, and I got a resume in the mail.
Really?
Yeah. But actually, speaking of the P.O. box, I gave one of these to Steve Lee. I'm giving one to Andrew. It's booty wipes.
Is this a sponsor?
They're not even really a sponsor. They just send me a box of booty wipes, and I have so many of them.
So, yeah, they're sponsoring.
Yeah. So I was like, they're sponsoring to keep my booty
Well, they better
clean.
cut us a check if we're talking about this shit.
No, we don't have to talk about it. I just want to give you a box of booty wipes.
They're singulars, too.
Thank you. So you can take it on the road.
Oh, this is actually very smart. You do know I do this, right?
What, booty wipe?
I travel with baby
That's what
wipes.
I'm saying. Me too. That's what I'm.
I do the Cottonelle.
Yes,
pack.
I have those too.
That's what I do. But this is cool. It's a singular.
That's like you keep in your wallet or something like that.
Look at this. And Griff gave me one that's already been used. He already used 15 of these motherfuckers.
Oh my God!
He gave me he couldn't give me a brand new one.
I went right to the bathroom and took the one right off the sink. And I also got something from Lush. Lush. It says, "Here's a small gift for chilling with Griffin time. I include a small clear box you could put bath bombs in because I was doing a Instagram live from the bathtub when I was on the road. I love taking baths. Sorry,
this motherfucker.
And
you take baths in hotels?
This was a fancy This was the fucking
Four Seasons
Meridian, in Boston, man.
I still don't take them not in hotels.
It fit me though. You know what I mean? You could fit a
big
little
tub.
Yeah, it was a big tub. What
do you mean? I can't fit. I'm 6'1". What the fuck? I don't fit in hotel tubs. I can't fit in.
That's what I'm saying. This one was. That's why. And it was a Lush across the street. So I talked about it. And then they sent me.
Let me see.
They sent me
bath bombs.
They sent me bath bombs and a little travel bath bomb thing. So
let me see. Oh, look at this.
Yeah. So I just wanted to do it on air. You know what I mean?
I don't fuck with this stuff.
Oh, I love it.
What it just makes it smell different? Is that what?
No, it's that shit's got it has essential oils in there and bath salts. It's good for circulation and makes your muscles less sore.
You're making this up.
I'm not.
You don't know what's in this fucking. What's in this?
I don't know what's in that particular one.
But these are.
But when you go in there and you ask them, and they'll tell you you say, "Hey, my muscles are sore," and they'll go, "Oh, you need this one." You know what I mean?
That sounds like some placebo nonsense.
Placebos work, okay?
Up here,
just because I want to feel. So you want to take that away from me? I can't feel good.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
You're supposed to feel like me.
Monster. You know what I'm sick of, dude?
Tell me.
I'm so tired of people walking up to me regularly now and being like, "Hey, man, when's Dine Up Here coming back?"
Ah, boy, yeah, yeah.
Is this happening to you?
I honestly, yeah, no. People do say it to me, and I always say, it's supposed to be spring of 2020.
Oh, you're a dickhead. I love that.
No, I'm fucking with them.
Actually, I'm even worse because I'll say the fact that you're asking me is why we got canceled.
See, you're meaner than me. Mine's a joke. Yours is laced in reality.
Yeah, there's a little bit of realness in my shit, dude.
Eric has always been so mad that we got fucking canceled. He would talk about it on stage. Eric would bring me up on stage at the store and go, "This next guy is one of my best friends. I love this dude, yada, yada, yada." And then he'd be like, "We were on a show together, which got canceled because you didn't fucking watch it."
No.
Alienating the crowd right away. And then you're like, "Andrew Santino." I'm like, "Hey, what's up? Thanks for not watching our show." You resented it. Our show got canceled because it had to be canceled.
Why do you say that?
Because it wasn't going to have any more legs. I don't think the show. So? I don't think the show had a lot more legs. I think it was. I think it would have been a great. You know what I really think it would have been? If it was one fat season of 12 or 15 episodes, and then that's it.
And that's it.
Because that's what TV should do nowadays.
Like American Crime, not American Horror Story.
No.
Or even like American Horror Story, where it's like
every season is totally different.
Every season is totally different, and it's like, it could have been like, what if it was like the 70s? In the comedy world, and then every year we're playing different characters. You know what I mean?
That would have been cool.
That would have been, yeah.
I was going to say if it was took you through 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, that would have been cool. But like all these shows now, like Stranger Things, I loved season 1. Season 2, I was like, Season 3, I watched 2 episodes and I was out.
Oh, you're right. Yeah,
they're 18 years old. They're not fucking cute little kids anymore. They're grown-ups.
Dude, I hate when that happens.
It's gross. I don't want to see that shit on film. And then they kiss, and when they're doing the young love thing, young love is cute when it's real young.
Yeah.
But when it's in puberty era, it's repulsive.
Yeah,
when it's like pimply, crackly voice.
Very creepy though. The way
you know what I mean. When it's cute little kids, your kid's cute. There's like like young playground love, and then when it's like teenage love, it's filthy. It's nobody wants to see that nasty.
Especially because they seem like they're even awkward filming it.
Well, because they are, because they're going through.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so you're watching them physically get uncomfortable.
Because no one kisses like
Yeah.
They do it. Hi. You're just like,
oh,
what are you doing?
Yeah, so
open your mouth.
So many shows should be one season. Stranger Things should have just been one season. I think. We just saw something else that I was like, that should have been fucking one season too.
What, on Netflix?
Yeah, something. I can't remember what I just saw something. The second season bummed me out. It just, sometimes the first seasons are so strong, you can't do it again. So I think that should be the British TV does it all the time. The BBC will do 1 or 2 seasons, and then but that's good.
Yeah, but their 1 or 2 seasons is only 3 episodes.
So what?
So they end up doing like, it's like the 10th season of whatever, and it's the 15th episode.
Yeah, but I think that's smart, because now you do TV now. TV takes forever to do, takes forever to come out. It's arduous, it's long. By the time that you've talked about it and that it comes out, I think the hype is worn away. So I think you do a quick, short, small, and push it right out fast. That's because what the internet is doing, it's killing TV, because the internet is quick. You shoot this, you put it out.
Yeah, I don't necessarily like that. I like...
You like
waiting.
The slow burn?
Yeah, I like waiting.
Don't like that shit.
I like the build up. I like the anticipation. I like the feeling of wanting it to be on right away.
Appointment viewing.
Appointment viewing, yeah, man.
Yeah, you like that?
I like appointment television. That's great.
Give me all of it so I can have
you
it.
Didn't like it. You didn't like Game of Thrones? You weren't a Game of Thrones guy? No, you weren't.
Did we talk about this?
No.
I've never seen one episode.
Okay, well that's why. There you go. So you've never been a part of that type of movement.
I have zero interest.
I bet you
zero in watching fucking dragon bullshit.
Oh my God.
Sister fucking.
You're so Chicago.
I hate that stuff.
That's your uncle. That's your uncle talking right now.
Fantasy television is for fucking dorks.
Yeah.
I don't like fantasy television.
Okay, what have you
Star Wars, no. Star Trek, no. Harry Potter, no.
Ugh,
Game of Thrones.
I have a wand.
No, I know.
Okay?
I'm about to break that bitch.
And I want to Expelliarmus!
Go ahead. Do a spell on me, you grown adult male.
Sorry that I have hobbies. Is it okay?
I love hobbies too, but
what are your hobbies?
Adult hobbies.
Beating up gay dudes?
Hell yeah. Don't put that on the podcast. Tell them my secrets.
That's your hobbies.
Only on Sunday, so that's the Lord's Day. That's what I say. No, I have hobbies. I like working out. I like running. I like golf. I like snowboarding. I like hiking mountains.
When is
the
last
traveling.
Time you snowboarded?
Every year.
Oh, so once a year?
What do you mean? I go like 4 or 5 times a year.
Oh, okay.
What are you talking about? I go to Mammoth. I go
snowboarding.
Yeah, man. We have family in Breckenridge. Now they just moved to Park City. We're gonna be going there. Dude, I go, but see, nobody knows me because in the winter I disappear.
Yeah.
I go away, I snowboard. In fact, literally after this, I'm genuinely going to Val Surf to pick up. Burton made these new things. This is lost on you and anybody else who doesn't care. It's called step-in bindings. They're called step-ons.
Uh-huh.
I'll give you a quick synopsis. For years and years and years, snowboarders have had to sit down to strap in. You have to strap in your bindings.
Right.
And you see skiers just click, click, and they get to just go. About 15 years ago, the technology came out that they could do the same thing with snowboards. You could click in, right? But it was trash. It didn't work. People got unhooked. They sucked. They broke. So they got thrown away. So they went back to straps. People were like, fuck it. We have to stay old school. Burton, in the last 2 years, developed the most advanced technology they've ever done, where you literally click in your boot, and your boot clicks into the boot itself clicks into the bindings on the board.
Right.
And they just made them, and they're, by far the most wanted thing in the industry. I had to order this shit in March, and I just got it now.
So do you like extreme sports stuff like that? Have you always been a guy like that?
No. Snowboarding is the only thing that I would say is a quote unquote I grew up skateboarding when I was a kid, but that was just whatever. But this is the only thing I do that's like that. I don't motocross. I don't BMX. I don't do any of that shit. I just love the snow. I love riding down a mountain on snow. Dude, you did it one time. If you got used to it,
Let me tell you something.
It's phenomenal.
First of all, I went skiing one time.
I know. I can see it in my head right now.
Okay. And it was a nightmare.
I know. I can see it.
First of all, I got on the skis and they test you out on like the little kids run.
It's called a bunny hill.
The bunny hill. Thank you. So I'm on the bunny hill, but bro, killing it on the bunny hill. Pow, pow, pow. I'm ready for the Olympics. You know what I mean? I'm wedging and shit. I'm like, okay, so
pizza.
Now I'm thinking I'm the shit. Mm-hmm. And I make a wrong turn. Mm-mm. So I'm supposed to go this way down the bunny hill. You end up at this little area. And I made a right by accident. And I'm going, okay. And then this shit turned into Mount Everest at a fucking 90-degree and
straight drop.
Just like a straight, like a free fall. I felt like the most terrifying shit in my life. So I had to like, oh my God, it was so terrible. I had to ski, fall, get up, turn, ski, fall. It took me like 2.5 hours to get down the mountain, and motherfuckers are yelling at me. They coming down the hill like, "Get out the way, whoosh, whoosh!" You know, everybody's mad at me. And then this is the part that I was done. I'm out after this. So when we got down, I was like, "Okay, fuck this place." Mm-hmm. They go, "Well, if you want to get back to the lodge, you have to go up to the top of the mountain and ski down the other side." Yeah. So after that, another 2-3. I wanted to take. If I had bought the skis, those motherfuckers would have been in the fireplace at the lodge. And I'm just after that, I was like, I'm out. Yeah. And I had my cocoa, and I was just in the, I was
That's
sipping.
what you like anyway.
Yeah, I was sipping cocoa, by the fire, reading Harry Potter.
Expelliarmustrodosinus. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good spell. I just
get that shit away from me. That childish bullshit.
I like how you scared of the magic.
I don't, by the way, I'm not scared of it. I think it's childish ass shit. I don't mess with it.
So you don't like anything childish? Everything has to be grown up.
You know me. What do I know?
Everything has to be grown up for you?
It's not grown up. I just don't like kiddie stuff. I don't like kid stuff. I liked kid stuff when I was a kid.
So you don't like Comic-Con? You would never go to Comic-Con?
Unless they're paying me.
Oh, this piece
I'd go down there
shit,
if there's a check. I'll go for a check.
Why
would I go there?
So you're not going to be like, you would never be. What if they wanted you to be like, Batman is like Bruce Wayne is now a redhead?
It's not happening. Well,
is that what it is too? Because there's never been like a superhero that looked like you.
Was there a superhero that looked like you?
Yeah, but that's my life story of being like a minority. We always had to.
Me fucking too. You think anybody's look like me? No. You think I ever read a script that said
Happy Days?
Fuck you. Fuck. You think I ever read one script that said handsome redheaded boyfriend walks in? No. I got just as much flack in terms of like finding out where I belong role-wise in the business that any other minority has. And they'll fight me on that tooth and nail, but like, that's the truth. I don't look like a normal white guy. So when they're like, you're just a white dude, it's like, yeah, but I don't look like, this is not what they look like. So to them, I don't look like almost any of the roles, except for like redheads forever in film were dorks. So there was like, what was the kid's fucking name? With an S. I keep going, not Stifler, but Sherman.
What
movie was that? I can't fucking remember. Anyway, every representation
American Pie? No.
Yeah, wasn't it Sherman or the Shermanator or some shit?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Dude. Yeah, that dork.
Yeah.
But it's always been losers, dorks. They've never made us look cool ever until Archie, and that motherfucking kid isn't even a redhead. They dyed his bitch ass hair.
But that was a cartoon. That was a comic book.
Yeah, but they turned it into a TV show, but they didn't cast a redhead. They cast a fucking regular kid and dyed his hair. It was bullshit. I'm so mad at them. I tweeted at the CW. I was like, you guys are trash. Putting my fucking people out on the street, man. We're trying to eat. No, but every time. Problem Child. Remember that movie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Any redhead representation on film and television, you were a total fucking nerd, or you were like a weirdo, a creep, a gross. Like you know,
I didn't know that there was such a redhead backlash.
There's a stigma against us.
Is there a stigma?
Yeah.
You felt it all your life?
All my life. What do you mean? Yeah. We're the only, and I can't say minority because people get mad at me for saying it, but we're the only honest like subcategory of white that like people can make fun of and it's all okay.
Oh, you're like the Asians of white.
100%. No one can say anything. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
In the revolution of what's happening right now for race and culture and class and like in the texture of what you can and cannot say to people.
You trying
now.
to jump in, but they're just like, tone it down, straight white male.
It's a fun, yeah. People still think like it's funny to crack jokes about redheads, and we have no leg to stand on. Like even if we're like, yeah, we don't like that. That's kind of, it's rude and fucked up and annoying. Like I don't like when people like mock my red hair. You're like, this is so cheap and shitty. But socially, it's okay.
Yeah.
If
because in the grand scheme of things, they're probably thinking like, you know, you're still able to rent an apartment. Nobody's saying, you know, we don't allow redheads here.
Exactly. It's not. I'm not having the trouble that minorities have. I'm saying we have to like just accept the fact that like people can publicly mock redhead culture and make fun of redheads.
Right.
And it's like, oh well, I guess it is what it is. That's just, it's a part of like, I guess people can just make fun of redhead. Like if I go to a store and somebody cracks a joke about it, like if the cashier or something is like an older woman, you know, and she's like, oh God, that's bright as the sun, you know? It's like, I have to be nice.
Yeah, you can't come back and
be like,
well, you just blocked out the sun with your fat
ass. I can't be like, yeah, bitch, you're 65 working at this fucking CVS. Pack up my shit, you know? Like I'm not allowed to be mean about how that annoys me.
Right.
But that would annoy anybody with anything. Like, but other people could be like, could snap back. I can't snap back on anybody.
Oh, that's interesting.
Because then I look as mean as they think I am.
Yeah.
I
never thought about it like that. I guess no one would, right?
No, yeah, it's not a boo-hoo thing. It's not like a poor me or poor redhead. But it's annoying when people crack jokes about red hair because it gets old.
But that's probably what's also annoying about it too. It annoys you. And you can't make a big deal about how much it annoys you. That's fucking annoying.
Yeah, that is annoying. Because it doesn't get me anywhere. It's like, why? I just let it, I just go, whatever.
Like, oh, shut up, here we go. Yeah, I get it, man.
That's
wow, I never thought of it like that.
Like, what's the thing people mock you the most for?
Oh, just pick something, dude. It's just annoying.
But what's the one thing that you're like, when they do it, it drives me fucking insane?
Well, when I was a kid, it used to be about having a big nose.
And it got so old.
It just got like, and I would just wait for it. It'd be a new school. You know, and then just what happened? You got a big nose. And be like, oh my God, it just used to drive.
Here we go.
I know, it just would drive me bananas. It just would, you know.
Did you get in fights over it?
I wore glasses. No, it wasn't to that point of like getting into fights, but it just annoyed me, and I didn't. It all the way up to high school. It was. Oh man, you don't even know. I remember in my this is what would annoy me. Okay, because whoever had a big nose, like famous figures, I became those people all the time. So like when that fucking Humpty dance came out,
yeah, you got to embrace that though.
That was like, and then he's light skinned. It was just like, it was a nightmare. That was a nightmare year.
Yeah, that was bad.
Okay, it was like, you know, everybody's like, "Are you going to the Burger King bathroom, Griffin?" You know what I mean? I was like, oh, so that was
yeah, but
hard.
he got freaky in there. By the way, that was a good lyric. At least he got laid.
I know.
Your heroes got laid. Mine were. They were like, okay, Opie Taylor.
You had Pippi Longstockings,
dog. Let's talk about my heroes. Let's talk about the redheaded representation. Ron Howard.
Okay. Okay, wait. Let's go one by one. Ron Howard, famous rich director, one of the top 5 directors of all time.
But as a kid,
okay,
all I heard
as a kid
was Opie Taylor.
You got Opie, and you got he was wrong. He was Richie Cunningham. Richie Cunningham.
He was a square. He was a dork. He was a fucking nerd.
Who did you want to be?
I didn't want to be anybody. I didn't want to be always compared to a redheaded guy on TV.
Okay, well, what about...
That's what I'm saying. It's annoying.
Okay, so that's yours? Okay, you have that one? How about Alf? How about that? Fuck you, see?
Wait a minute.
You ain't shit, man. You ain't shit.
I look closer to Alf than you do, by the way.
But I'm just saying.
This color is much closer to Alf. I
know,
been
but
Alf.
That was like, it was terrible.
Me and you should go as Alf next Halloween.
No, like we should go as like people from here, but who look like from the Alf planet.
Yeah.
So we're from Alf's planet, but I'm like Chris D'Elia. You know what I mean? I have a little beard and fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, okay, so Alf. But for me, it was names. It was also like Firecrotch.
I got it.
To this day, there are some like dumb adults who like don't have, you know, like you meet these people that have like zero sense of humor,
right? And
you're like, oh, they're just dumb, and that's all they know is like the common dumb thing. They think "get her done" is a hysterical phrase. You know what I mean? Like they'll say it at like, you know, they checking out of Home Depot.
Get her done.
Yeah, and he's like, well, good luck with that project. He's like, I'm gonna get her done, and they both laugh because they're fucking stupid. That's the same guy who thinks Firecrotch is hysterical. Like they think that's funny. Like a guy said that to me. He was like, "Hey, what's up, fire crotch?"
Go ahead and start drawing because all the artists that are going to watch are going to now make a fire crotch picture of you.
See, but that's funny.
Yeah.
That's fun love. Like when dumb people think those phrases are funny, it's so hack to me. It's like a hack. You're like a hack adult. Fire crotch, Pippi Longstocking.
I loved Pippi.
You know what you wanted to pump Pippi. You wanted to pull those pigtails.
Girl.
with her scrubbing shoes on, you know. She just got done cleaning. Well, yeah, it was always someone lame or stupid or annoying or it was always someone annoying. It was always trash people that they thought. But when I was a kid, at my first school in Chicago, all the black kids would call me Opie. Yeah. But it was like almost a term of endearment.
Yeah.
More black people that said it were like, "What's up, Opie?" But it was like fun for them. It was less like when somebody tried to fight me when I was a kid, when people made fun of me. It was out of like anger. Like they were like, "Fuck you, redheaded." You know what I mean? Like they wanted to fight me because I had red hair. It was weird. Yeah. Look at this real life cartoon.
Well, I mean, for me, it's like, because right now, what I can't stand. See, I don't mind a good joke.
Yeah, sure.
Like, I don't mind a good joke.
We love good jokes. We love shitting on things.
But the thing that I hate the most, though, right now is if somebody will DM me and they'll get mad and they'll be like, "Hey, fat boy," or, you know, they just use fat. But
doesn't that go away for you? That to me feels like that's just not even a.
I know, but it's like, to me, I just go.
It's lazy.
That's what I don't like about it. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
As if I'm gonna be like this. What? I'm fat, bro. I've been living a skinny life for so long now. It's like, you get some fucking, you know, and then like Bobby doesn't help with like. You know,
well, yeah.
Here's this thing. He so we always joke about Star Wars.
Yeah.
So I always said he looked like Yoda, and he calls me Fat Lando. So it's like Lando Calrissian was Billy D. Williams' character.
I know he was.
Well, I know you say you didn't like Star Wars.
I'm well adjusted as an adult. I know cultural zeitgeist. I understand.
Oh, excuse me.
By the way, that's why I don't watch that shit. I'm smart enough to culturally get it, so I'm okay. Like, look, like, do I know who all the Star Wars characters are? Yeah. Star Trek, I can't name you shit. I know who Harry Potter, know who Hermione. I know the cast.
Well, you have to know.
Ron Weasley.
Oh, that's you. That's one of your guys, right?
Another garbage-ass character.
Ron was not a garbage character.
Yes,
okay?
He was.
He was not.
He was
a hero.
He was Harry's side bitch.
Well, he can't be the main chick. He's a redhead. It's not gonna be the main chick.
Now I'm gonna start calling you fat in this motherfucker. I think people think it's like you're gonna be insecure or offended by it, but it's more just you're like annoyed at how lazy people are.
I just want it to be funny.
Yeah, it's not funny. Just like, it's just garbage.
Or people are just mad. You know, they just like I love screenshotting those things and just putting out and go, look what this guy said. Like,
right. You do that because you want your fans to hit him.
No. I don't want to give them that attention.
Oh,
so it's even better because
you take out the name.
Yeah, because then they see it and they're not getting the attention
that they wanted. That's what they wanted. Yeah.
And then people are still like, you know, oh, that guy's. They can see what people are saying. But I don't know. I just think that kind of stuff's lazy. Like, I'm just so at this point right now, I'm so used to it. Like, it's just like whatever. You know, I'm working on it for myself. I don't mind when people are like, "Yo, man, you're fat," because what I hear is, "Hey, man, you should get healthier. You should probably be in better shape. You want to live longer," and that kind of stuff.
That's not what I heard.
What did you hear?
When somebody says you're fat to you, I hear they are filling an emotional hole by taking out something on you that really bothers them. Maybe not that they're fat, but something bugs the shit out of them. So their physical insecurity is easy to call you fat because whatever it is about them that's physically not cool, it's easy to go, well, I'm not fat. In their brain, they feel better about going.
Well, what I do is like, I don't care about them enough to like care about their psyche.
Right. I'm just saying that's what I heard.
I agree with that too.
Yeah.
I've heard this too, but I just go, I hear something that someone says and I go, if I don't want anyone to say that about me again, what should I do? What does that really mean to me? And I just be like, oh, okay, yeah, because first of all, being fat because everybody feels fat at a certain point, but what we're really saying is we want to look good naked.
Yeah, you want to feel better.
You want to feel naked. Yeah, you want to be sexy naked. That's all that it really means. Because you know when your girl says like, "Oh my god, what's that?" And you're just like, "What the fuck are you talking about? You're not fat at all." But when they're looking in the mirror before they get in the shower, they're seeing things that we don't see, and it's that insecurity. So you know. So, but anyways, because I'm all about talking about like I think that this whole like softening of America is like, you know, that's part of it. I think it's all we're lying to people about like body shaming and or you know, all that stuff. I think it's all ridiculous, and the real points are getting lost in all that liberal nonsense.
You're saying because you think people should wag the finger a little bit more at heavy culture or fat promoted culture?
Yeah, this fat promoting is like, to me, so ridiculous. I mean, because it's like it should be cut in half, because one side of it is, hey, you should be healthier. You know, you're not. You know, this like obesity is real. Like obesity is a killer. Very real. It's a killer. Yeah. You know what I mean? So you have that part of it, and the other part of it is just like being nicer to each other. Right. So that's that. So and they're conflating the two. You know,
it's kind of like can't you say, yeah, I've told you, I talked about this. Like there was a girl. The New York Times put out an article that said, in Times Square they were putting up, Calvin Klein was only going to use plus size models for their underwear campaigns.
Right.
And they put up this picture of this heavy girl. Mm-hmm. Very heavy.
Yeah.
Very. And all I wrote was, I retweeted it. And I wrote, that's one way to sell more fabric. That's just a funny tweet. I didn't say fuck fat people.
There was a lot of unwritten.
Here's
my
undertone.
First of all, stop bullshitting, okay?
No.
You found a really nice way to call this big bitch big.
No, I found a way to mock
all of it. It's brilliant.
That culture. Yes. Yeah. Thanks, man.
Yeah, but don't sit here and act like you weren't doing what you were doing.
I wasn't saying fuck fat people. I was saying, if you want to be real, if I really want to get deep on it, like psychologically, what I was saying is, this is another corporate game that they're playing to pretend like they're woke and aware. Ugh. Like they care about big people.
They don't.
They just want to feel like they're involved in social issues. So that was my joke, is like, truthfully, I'm being serious. Like psychologically, my joke wasn't about her being fat as much as it is like, well, that's their trick to sell more clothes. That's more, you know what I mean? Like literally, it's a layered joke of being like,
that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of layers.
It's them truly saying, hey, we're in too. We're a part of the. It's bullshit. I'm calling out Calvin Klein on their bullshit.
But here's
yes, and the subtext below that is, you're using big models not because you like them or you care about them. You're using them because you think that's the cool thing to do.
It's ridiculous. But how often do you work out in a week?
If I'm busy like I am now, like if I'm shooting and doing stuff, 2 to 3 days a week. If I'm not busy, 5 or 6.
Okay, this is my point.
Yeah.
Okay, you're in great shape.
Not as much as I used to, but it's something.
No. But that's fine. So the fact that you're even aware of it like that is the point. It's part of your life. Yeah. It's part of who you are. So you have a standard that you've set for yourself, and you have to work at it.
Yeah, it sucks.
So hey, us fat asses out here are not doing that.
Right.
This is the thing that pisses me off. This whole body shaming and this promoting body positivity. You want to be body positive because you don't want to work out. Don't fucking tell me about, hey, let me be positive about I want to stay it like this.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And I can speak on this because I know how I wanted to work out before you got here. But I made excuses.
Well, how many days a week do you work out?
Motherfucker, I don't. And that's the thing.
But you did for a while. You were going to the gym. You were boxing.
I was, but I haven't. Then I started going on the road, and what I realized is I had to add something else because I was using that as an excuse. Well, I'm on the road. I work out when I go boxing. But no, I have to get some shit where I wake up, I do sit-ups and push-ups, and go to the treadmill and get my cardio in. Right. This is the kind of thing we should be promoting to people. Sure. You know what I mean? Sure. And what I can't stand is like this culture, which is mostly coming from the left. Unfortunately, I'm a self-hating liberal. You know what I mean?
Same.
So the left is like, they think obesity. I have a joke about this. Obesity is liberals' global warming.
But global warming is liberals' global warming.
No. I'm talking about no.
I know.
You know what I mean? Because like they don't think it's real.
Right.
You know, they just like they want to. Even though 99% of scientists say obesity. Look, first of all, more people are gonna know. You're going to know more people that die from obesity than global warming.
100%. Yeah, that's a fact.
Okay? That's a fucking fact. Okay? Because obesity leads to heart disease. It's so many things that it leads to.
It's the worst.
And we're sitting here trying to tell people, no, this is okay. I'm like, and I'm just a harsh dude. I'm okay with being like, big bitch, please. You know what I mean? I'm just okay with that. I'm okay with being like, fuck you. I disagree. But in closing, in the same way though, I do understand that that's why I'm saying it's twofold. It's like, let's talk about getting healthier and being healthy and being the best version of ourselves.
Right.
And then the other side of it is like how we talk about it is what they're talking about.
Right.
You know, that's what they're trying to get rid of. Body positivity really should just mean, hey, be nice to people. Don't just call someone a fat ass.
Yes.
Say to them, hey, you know you're a fat ass. But maybe you could, you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
It's just layer. It's more nuanced than we're giving it.
Well, it's just too gray. Look, and I think I might be a little bit slighted left of where you're coming from in terms of like, I understand what body positive is for. It's just to make young women not feel insecure about what's been thrown in their face their whole fucking lives. Like, I'll be real about that shit. Like their whole lives, the media. Look at that photo right up there of Uma Thurman. You know, that bitch is so fucking skinny in that movie, and like that is the standard of living of what we see in photographs and media. It's always super skinny.
But by
women.
the way,
that
is Harry Potter.
What do you mean? That's not. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? That's Pulp Fiction.
No. That is equivalent to Harry Potter. I don't watch TV and movies. To look at ugly people.
I understand what you're saying.
That's why I'm always like the 7th or 8th lead. Okay? Because I'm the friend.
3, 4, 5, 6,
I'm the
7, 8, 9. 9?
I'm gonna, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We don't watch Hollywood. So, but listen, I granted, I agree with you.
I know what you're saying, but it doesn't, but people.
I agree with you.
People of all shades and colors and sizes need to be represented. But like,
do they?
Yeah. Here's why.
You know where they're represented? At the DMV.
Here's why.
So if you want real shit, what I'm trying to say is we're represented in real life.
We are.
Just go out in real life and you go, oh, look, there's 10 fat people over here.
But it's nice to see somebody who's big on TV for bigger. This is mostly for women, by the way.
Yeah.
Men have a different perspective. Not that men aren't. It's just that bigger guys on television tend to be still amplified in a positive way.
Yeah, their wife will be hot.
See what I'm saying? But what's his name? What's his name?
Life.
What's
look
his
at
name?
my girl.
We both know. Yeah, look at you. What the fuck? You're a living example of it.
Yeah, exactly. I know what you mean.
What's a guy? What's his name? What's wrong with me? Mike and Molly. We know him.
Oh, Billy Gardell.
Billy Gardell.
I just talked to him yesterday.
I love Billy.
Yeah, Billy's great.
And Billy is on another show. So Billy.
I know, but Billy in real life.
Yeah.
Is fighting diabetes.
I know, but what I'm saying is like these are issues they talk about on TV.
All right.
They talk about their weight because they go, this is real America shit. That's actually more real American shit than two broke girls, two hot ass bitches that are owning a bakery.
And they're broke.
Yeah, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, no, so that version is more realistic to me. That needs to be a little bit more represented because I think people have a problem with it in America because almost always women who are big on TV are the butt of the joke.
Yeah.
Almost exclusively.
Yeah.
Fucking, my dad calls Rebel Wilson. He knows her at Fat Amy is her name because of that movie. What was the movie?
Hey, you know what though?
What was the movie? I can't think of the movie.
But it wasn't government assigned.
I know, dog. I'm saying, but culturally though.
I know, but
cultural assignment is heavy. That's where we get put.
Yeah, but she didn't,
Louis C.K. didn't go to jail because the government said he did wrong. Society put him in social prison.
Yeah.
I'm saying what we
there's
do.
someplace in the middle. I think we're someplace in the middle.
We need to get somewhere to the middle.
Yeah. I'm talking about our opinions.
Oh.
Because I don't disagree with you because I understand that too. I'm just saying like, I'm just talking about for me. So I understand the what you're saying and why we need it. I'm just saying for me, I don't need that
you don't care.
I don't care.
Okay, I feel that
because I'm like okay, this I need an escape from reality. You know what I mean? So
that's what film and television is.
I want my CSI agent hot.
Right.
I want a hot blonde.
Because in real life they're not hot.
They're not.
They're not hot. They're not at all.
I'm saying like
scraggly tooth looking, disheveled.
They're meticulous. It's like when I was watching. I remember looking at Fantastic Four, which you never would have seen it, but Jessica Alba is a scientist, right? And I'm in my mind, I'm like, if in that world Jessica Alba is a scientist, what are the ugly chicks doing? You know what I mean?
They're homeless. They're all homeless.
They're just like they have no place. You know what I mean? Not to say that there aren't beautiful scientists. There are. We're just joking.
But what does this say about culture in general? This is some shit if we want to go deep. When there is a girl who is very good looking, it's almost harder for them to get into a job like that.
Yeah.
Because people go, what are you doing here? You're too hot to be. You know what I mean?
I know, it's crazy.
Like they can't even go. Some hot. I know this is that's like a hot problems, but like
it's like your redhead problem. Got him. This is how we do it.
Bobby Lee and I's podcast comes out in January 2020.
It'll never come out. You can't even get him on the phone.
I did. I got him on the phone last night.
That motherfucker.
Because he just came back.
I called him last night and he didn't answer. See, this is bullshit.
Well, he's all over the place right now. I think he's finally found his footing after his dad died.
I know. He's going through some shit. We both love him.
But you know about parents shit. You know about troubles with family. So I think people think we're always having a good time. It's like, not always, bitch. Sometimes we're going through. People think like we don't have. I hate when somebody comments online about something about like D'Elia or like one of the most successful comics,
Yeah.
And they're like, boo-hoo, like cry in your mansion. And you're like, they will, because they still cry just because you're rich. Like people get hurt just because they do
people
well.
Act like because you don't have money problems that like or all the
that money solves all of the problems.
That money it's easier it might be easier to deal with in a way.
Some problems.
But once you're in that world, it's like you're not even thinking about what it is to not be in that world. That's just going to be an extra problem.
Right. Right. That's like I've always said I've always said the phrase when someone says I would never buy a Ferrari. I remember somebody said that to me. They were like, look at the guy was driving he was driving a Lamborghini SUV. You know those Lamborghini? You've seen them?
Jesus.
Yeah, and somebody goes, I would never, even if I had all the money in the world. And I said, but you don't, so you don't know what that's like. Do you know what I mean?
Know.
Like I'm just saying, I'm not saying I would, but I'm not saying I wouldn't because I don't know. I don't have fucking Lamborghini money.
Yeah, those people live in a different life. So first of all, Lamborghini money ain't even, when you have Lamborghini money, you're not even thinking about how much money the Lamborghini costs.
No, you just
because you got Lamborghini money.
That's like I was thinking about that literally on the way here. About Bill Gates. I watched the documentary about the Bill Gates. Did you watch that shit?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
It's so good, dude. Watch that shit. But I was thinking about like how he gets around. Because I'm like, here's a guy who's like super conscious of everything, and he,
he's probably secretly a monster.
Well, like
he's gotta be.
They had him in his Benz, and I was like, it's an S550, and I know cars, I love cars, and I was like, it could be the E version, it could be the electric version or the hybrid version, but I was still like, all these guys, they still have their things that even though they're conscious, they'll never let go. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he still has the thing. They're conscious,
but they not flying private coach.
No,
he ain't gonna be in coach. You know what I'm saying?
No. Speaking of which, you know who I saw flying coach that was wild, was sitting in regular seats?
Who?
You know that? Look, I was flying from here, LA, to where the fuck did I just go, dude? Where did I go? Was I Cleveland, Detroit? Where did I go? Cleveland. Cleveland? Yeah, whatever. The Greta Thunberg girl, the climate girl.
Oh, really?
That bitch sang coach.
Well, good for her.
I'm surprised. I was like, for sure, somebody paid for this girl to be in first class when I saw her.
No, but she probably she. That's the kind of chick they can't be in first class.
Why? They have to.
No, because
people are going to talk to her in coach.
Yeah, but first of all, let's be real about something.
Huh?
Domestic first class is just fancy coach. Let's not act like domestic first class is like really first class.
Well, it's just nice because you get
like Delta, United, and those things. That shit ain't first class. That's just big ass coach seats.
Big ass coach seats with but only 2 seats, which is nice.
But I'm just saying, it's like regular people get upgraded. There's still riffraff up there.
Today they do.
Yeah. It's like.
I know Bill Burr talks about that. He has a joke about that.
Yeah.
He's like, after you've gone through all the, it's like diamond medallion members, gold platinum members. You're like, he's like, how many fucking layers are there now before zone 1? And then by the time you get on, you're like, how these people got in the
Dude, that's United, dude. United.
I don't fly United bullshit.
I love United.
Fuck with them.
But anyway, the point is, I know what you're saying. Like, people think we don't have any problems, and
people think we're void of emotion.
But look, I saw Bill Gates. This was years ago. He was building some house, and it was like $150 million house.
The famous.
But it
Seattle
was like
house.
It was like the art was like all digital, and whoever walked in the room, they knew who it was.
It changed depending on them.
Like that he ain't normal.
Well,
don't you not woke, bitch. You ain't woke.
What would you do? That's what we're saying though. What would you do with that kind of money?
I would do that kind of shit.
Look at me right now. You right now sitting here today. I give you a check. I'm a Dubai Sultan. I give you a check for $200 million, and I say there's one stipulation. I think about this all the time. You have to leave entertainment. You can't do this anymore. No more stand up. No more TV. No more film.
I'm out.
That's how you know he doesn't really love it, ladies and gentlemen.
I would spit in your face as I took the thank you.
Why would you spit on the guy that gave you money?
Because I got spit in your face money.
He closes the account when you get there.
I know. No, I don't. Yeah, fuck it. I'm out.
What's the first thing you buy with all that money?
I don't know. I just know I would collect call a lot of people.
What do you mean?
I would collect call people. Hi, this is a collect call from Eric. Do you accept the charges?
Why?
Then I'd be like, I'm out. I won. I got $200 million.
What a
you
piece
never
of
see
shit.
me again. Bye.
You collect call people because you got so much money.
Yep. That's how you keep your money. You don't keep your money by spending the shit. First of all, you know what's funny? $200 million ain't a lot of money.
You're bananas.
It's not fuck you money.
It's absurd fuck you money.
It's not.
$200 million is not fuck you money.
It's not Bill Gates money.
Bro,
ask Mike
Bill
Tyson
Gates
about having $200 million.
You're talking about one of the most irresponsible, insane humans of all time.
Okay, what I'm saying is most people are irresponsible and insane. When you look at, haven't you seen that thing about people that win the lottery? Most of them go broke.
I know, because they were broke in the first place.
I know.
You're not broke.
People don't know how to handle money.
Yes, normal people.
So that's what I'm saying.
You're not normal.
And I know.
You already make a living.
So I know what kind of money is real fuck you money.
Fuck you money is over $100 million is fuck you money.
Maybe
some of your richest friends have just about that kind of money, and they're the richest people we know.
Yeah, but check it out. When you have this kind of money, like you have access to it. Okay, if you're gonna if you have a $20 million house, that costs money to maintain.
Yeah, it costs.
That's why all those people always end up selling their houses and stuff. Well, they never keep them.
What's his name? Ed McMahon. From a lot of the fans won't know who the fuck that is, but Ed McMahon from the Tonight Show. Johnny Carson.
Not know that. Ed.
Johnny Carson's right hand man.
Yeah.
Ed's house was like foreclosed upon in the latter years of his life up in the Sunset Hills because he never paid his mortgage.
And then you have the taxes and stuff.
Yeah, well, people don't know that.
I'm just saying it's a lot of money. I'm saying it's like
it is.
So if you have 100,
but if I got a $200 million,
if I had $100 million and I lived the same, yeah,
that's my point. Though.
That's good, but I wouldn't live the same. Nobody would.
That's not true. I would. If I got a $200 million check right now,
you wouldn't change your life at all.
The only thing I would change is I would travel way fucking. That's all I would do.
You'd leave your wife.
I'd probably. Yeah. I'd probably sell my house for real. I'd probably sell the house so I didn't have possessions. Dude, I have wet dreams about this. I want to sell everything so bad and then just travel and live and figure it out.
I want to live.
That's my dream.
I have a buddy I literally have a buddy that does just this.
It's the
what
coolest
you're talking about
shit
right now.
on earth. He has nothing and he just goes.
That's what he does.
Oh, it's
anytime he comes into town, he has like a new camper that he bought, and it's not like a new brand. It's like one of those he had to fix it up things.
And then when he's done with it, he sells it.
In his Instagram, he's always in I'm in Dubai, I'm in Bali, I'm in it's on these little weird places.
I went to college with a kid who did that.
He's younger than us.
Yeah.
He's he comes from, I ain't even gonna tell you what his family he comes from, but
he's good looking too, right?
Very good looking.
I know,
so all his Instagram is I
know this guy.
Just bad bitches on
I know this guy. I don't know your guy, but I know my guy. You know what I mean? This motherfucker's a guy. Does he wear jewelry?
No.
He does not. He's not one of these.
He's a minimalist.
Okay. No, but I mean, is he like a hippie kind of cat?
Oh yeah.
That's what I mean. He's like.
It'll be like a skull bone.
That's what I'm talking about. He wears
that
shit. I'm not talking about diamonds. No.
That he made himself from the fucking cheetah that he killed.
And some Native American dude gave him fabric.
Right.
Somewhere.
It's like a cheetah tail. It's made. It was. You know what I mean. It's like it's really insane.
Yeah. This
man.
dude. That dude. I know that dude. But that's my dream. Sell all my shit. Sell everything and leave and just bounce. I would love to bounce for a decade.
See, you know what I want to do? I want to live on a fancy cruise ship for 6 months.
You love that shit. How many cruises you been on?
Now, I haven't been on a lot of cruises, but I'm talking about this particular type of cruise. It's the kind of cruise that like NBA players live on the boat.
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking about one of those, like, you know what I mean?
It's not a cruise.
It's not a cruise.
Don't call it a cruise.
It's not a cruise. Yeah,
right.
It's a big ass fancy boat, and they might be like, okay, we're going to the south of France.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
yeah, yes. Those are yachts. A super yacht. They call them super yachts.
Super yachts. Yeah.
Yeah, like the dude that used to. What was the dude that used to? Maybe he was the owner of the Heat at one point, and he had the super yachts. He had like 3 super yachts down in Miami.
Oh, well, that was the guy because he owned wasn't he? Isn't that the Carnival Cruise?
That same guy.
The same guy. Yeah.
Yeah. And he had these super yachts, and it was literally like they said 3 Beverly Hills mansions on a boat. That's how big they were.
But dude, this is what I'm saying though
That's
about
fucking.
This is what I'm saying about like I get what you're saying. At a certain level, anyone can achieve fuck you money. It doesn't have to be because it's just where their level is.
Yeah.
But what I'm talking about is when you can own an NBA team and it's just a hobby.
Yeah.
That's
fuck you money.
Fuck you money.
But that's a difference. See, I say that's above fuck you money. I say that's now I think you're Illuminati money. You're part of the system up there. When you're that rich and famous, you got to be a part of the thing.
You think? So you think Warren Buffett, Bill Gates?
100%. These people are all in a club together. I bet my fucking. I'll give you a small example. Let me give you a smaller example. When we're on text chains,
right,
with upper echelon comedians or famous people, quote unquote, how exclusive are they?
I know.
Extremely, right?
Yeah,
you would never let in somebody else, and you don't talk about it, and it's a thing, right? That's at our level of nothing, nobody. Like, when you go up and up and up, you know they're all looped into a game to go, how can we kind of retain this wealth and keep in our little circle? That's how they do it. They're like, my kids go work for your family. You help out this.
They all go to some exclusive high school.
Right, so you like Game of Thrones? Anybody who likes Game of Thrones should be into the idea of the Illuminati because that's all royalty was. That's all like monarchy was all about how could we keep all this fucking money and fame in this little circle of ours? How can we be above the peasants? And then keep intertwining. So
it's old money too.
But that's what I'm saying is whoever family sends over the daughter to get fucked by the next prince, they're trying to keep it in the. You know what I mean? They're like our families are linked now.
Shit.
I didn't grow up with any of that shit, so that's why I don't like that stuff. To me, fantasy means like wealth.
Well, also like being a comic.
Because you got to be rich to dream. By the way,
I know.
Poor people don't have time to dream.
Well, they can dream, but it just feels like it always feels like a pipe dream.
That's what I mean.
But like being a comic, though, something we learn coming up is like we just learn how to be frugal.
Yeah, you don't have a choice.
Yeah, we just learn how to like.
How much shit do you save that you don't even use
that's
anymore?
What I'm saying, dude. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Does that computer work?
It does, and I only keep it because I have a unlicensed copy of Photoshop on it.
Bro, you know how many unlicensed copies of things?
Saying it out loud sounds so dumb, but that literally is the reason why I kept that computer.
Bro, I have so many unlicensed copies of things. My wife's mom used to work for the school system, so I would get Microsoft, any program I wanted.
You know what's funny?
And now they're all unregistered, and it keeps saying, like, please register, continue. And I'm like, nah.
You know what's funny? I just had the update of the new Mac update.
Yeah.
You have to actually now buy Microsoft Word.
I won't update.
Check it out. I've been using Microsoft Word for free for so long.
My whole life.
That I just said, fuck it. I bought it. I was
fuck Microsoft. They should give that to us for free.
I bought it.
How much was it?
It's just now that everything's a subscription now. Like you can't buy any software anymore.
So you use it monthly?
It's like you should license it for a year.
What is a license for a year?
I forgot. It was like $99 or something like that. I've been using it for free for so long.
Thieves.
Everybody deserves to make money, man.
No, but Microsoft made tons of money.
I know.
They already made all the money.
Yeah. Yeah.
Give it to us. I've been using that for. Think about that. You've been doing something for free your whole life, and then now They want to charge you for it. Fuck
I know,
that
it's
shit.
crazy.
No, that's not okay.
But I've been using it for free illegally.
Not really, because they would give it away for a long time.
Yeah.
Like remember how AOL they would give it? They were 1,000 hours for free.
Yeah.
They were just using that as a marketing tool, promotion to be like, this really is for free. No one ever paid for AOL, right? It's just a scam. Microsoft is a fucking scam.
The whole thing's a scam. The whole system's a scam. Nothing. You know what's a scam? This is a great example of a scam. College scholarship
scam.
What a scam. Because it would be like you already own the building. The teachers are already there. Mm-hmm. Okay, you have a room full of 30 people. You're saying to some kid, you're going to be number 31. Oh, and that costs $50,000. It don't cost you shit.
It costs nothing.
It costs you absolutely nothing. You're just letting them come into a classroom that these other people are already paying for.
And by the way, it would only cost you something if each head in that room, if their tuition was part of a financial system, but instead these schools are surplus. They have so much. They make so much fucking money that it's not like every head matters. It's not like community college. Different story.
Yeah.
Because every head matters. To keep those schools running, they need enrollment.
That's government money too.
Right. That's enrollment. They need state funds, dude. These other fucking universities, they get hundreds of millions of dollars from fucking alumni, from all these other things. They have so much. They have such a surplus of money. They're like, we're gonna rebuild Wing Beast. They have so much fucking money. So when it's at a big college level, I agree it's scam bullshit, which is why pay to play I'm super supportive.
Well,
we're a pay to play state, and I'm down.
Yeah,
if you're gonna use my name and my likeness, because let me tell you something. If you're selling their fucking jerseys with my name, if you want to sell a team jersey,
they're not even selling them with their names on it, but now they're going to be able to.
That's what I'm saying, because they couldn't for years.
Yeah,
but they sell their number.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But,
which is equivalent.
It's the same.
Yeah.
But if you're going to sell a team jersey without my name or number, fine. If it's Stanford and you're just selling a Stanford jersey, okay, I get that. But when you start selling these kids' likenesses and under the guise of, well, you're part of a school, you're a part of a system, and we let you go here for free. Fuck that shit. Because people go to see those games, people go to buy those jerseys.
It generates a lot of money.
Because of
billions.
Me. Yeah, because I'm the running back that they know.
Well, I think it's a good thing too, but I think the money should be put into a trust, with an allowance in terms of like for them to like,
They do. There's a financial system.
No. But I'm saying like now, I'm saying this new system that's about to happen.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what they're going to do. They're going to give them. It is put into a program. They're not just given checks.
Yeah. It should be.
They're put into a program, so it's allocated towards certain things, right? Especially if they're fucking 17. If you get into school and you're a freshman, a first year, and if you're this blowout guy, they can't just touch the money right away.
Yeah, sure. Okay, that's good then.
Yeah, who knows how it's going to work out when it goes, because bureaucracy is a nightmare.
They fuck everything up.
But here's what's really going to happen. People are going to be putting more money into those accounts on the side. You want to talk about college was shady before with outside donors?
That's what I'm saying. No, they're just going to be like, I own a dealership and I'm going to put your face, on the outside of my Hyundai dealership that I own, and here's $100,000 for that.
But it's also going to be like,
under the guise of that.
But it's also going to be like, hey, during pay to play, if you come play at Alabama, I got a lot of weight in Alabama, so for pay to play, if they become a pay to play state, these sponsors or donors, they're going to already slide in money under the guise of, this is for pay to play. This is just a sponsorship thing. I think it's a good thing, because they should be taught money on an early age, because otherwise you listen to these guys. Chris Paul just did an interview about it. He said his first check blew his fucking brain. He didn't know what to do. So when you get to the NBA and you get a big check, I bet you get scared. I bet you get a little scared. So in college, they should be given
a comedy club check. I was like, what?
The first check you got, didn't it make you nervous?
The first time I did a TV show, I was
might
like,
blow this.
What the fuck is this?
Yes. My first check, I bought my parents one of those, an iMac. Mm-hmm. I shouldn't have. That's expensive. But I thought, wow, I can finally do stuff with money. So when you don't teach people about money, I think they need to scale them in early. So in college, they should be given a little bit of money, scale it in, and by the time they get to the pros, then you get it.
Most of them won't get to the pros.
That's my point, though. That's why they need money more than anything.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, a lot of these motherfuckers go to school, they get out there.
Well, now those
don't
games,
have a chance.
like those games, like the NCAA games and the video games, now everybody that's on the roster is going to get money.
Should.
Yeah.
Because fucking EA Sports is getting bank.
It's in the game.
Yeah, is it? Is it in the game?
Dude, I thought
it's in the bank. That's what should be. EA Sports. It's in the bank. We took your fucking money.
But not yours.
Yeah. It's in our bank. Dude, keep doing that. Keep doing the job that we make you do for free.
I thought about you the other day because I was at the Apple store.
You think about me all the time.
Sometimes.
Go ahead.
What a dick face you are. So I was at
Expelliarmus.
Hey, you don't touch another man's wand.
This is our version of Rush Hour.
Yeah.
Don't ever touch another man's wand.
So I was at the Apple store.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm waiting. You know how you have to wait in the queue for them to help you?
You're going to rev me up. You're going to get me started because you know how mad I get. Go ahead.
It's so annoying. I'm annoyed. 2 people walk over.
Mm-hmm.
One guy's got the Apple and the regular guy. The regular guy says, hey, hi, I'm his translator. I was like, what?
Wait, time out. Hold on. One of the men had an Apple shirt on? So
one guy worked at Apple, and the other
okay.
guy's like, I'm his translator. I was like, what?
Oh, boy.
The guy that worked at Apple was deaf.
I thought it was translation of language barrier. That was going to make me more mad. I thought it was like, we hired this foreign motherfucker who can't speak English.
Dude, the thing, I was like, here's my thing about it.
You think I don't know where you're going?
Wait, the dude was cool, okay?
Yeah.
All I'm saying is, let me know.
Yes.
Like, when I'm signing into the queue, you should be like, Helen Keller is available. Are you cool with this?
How about?
Because then I could be like, I got time. This is because it's extra. I'm already in. I need to get out of here. And now I have to deal with this.
Why?
I have to deal with and I'm looking at what the fuck's happening here.
But
the dude was cool though.
I think everyone should be given a chance to do? Yeah, but
no,
but.
That but means no.
You can't be deaf and be in customer service.
Word. Okay.
I'm sorry. He could work. There's a lot of jobs he could do there.
This motherfucker could do a lot of shit. You know what I mean?
Not customer service.
He should be like doing the customer service on the chat customer service.
Word.
People call and and he's like, "Hi, I work at Apple. Let me help you."
He deserves the same pay, but just can't.
This motherfucker in the store.
Yeah, come on.
And there's another, and so now I'm like, and I'm thinking to myself,
that's like a blind car salesman. You're like, I can't. I'm sorry, I can't do it.
But I'm thinking to myself, the dude that's talking,
yeah,
can you just help me?
Yeah. He doesn't even work for Apple.
He don't even work for Apple.
No,
and I could tell that he wouldn't anyway though, because it's part of the thing.
Right, they're not allowed to.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
He would just be like, I can't answer this, but I have to. But you know what? I told the dude I was a comedian and I was going to talk about it.
Oh, so you've been shitting on him?
Yeah, so he knows I'm.
Did you invite him to something?
But he won't be able to.
He bring his translator.
Oh, that's what the guy's going to be on. Have you ever done a comedy show like that?
Yes.
Those are the best.
Yes, man. I think it's awesome.
Such a fun time doing that.
I've had a few shows
and
where,
and then we do all these. You do the same thing. How do you say suck my cock?
Right.
How do you say?
That's number one.
Yeah.
That's number one. And you, by the way, we all know them. We all know it.
Wait, you know what I asked him? Because this is so hilarious. So when the deaf guy comes over with the guy, my first thought was like, "Wow, this is so woke." You know what I mean?
It's very.
And he I forgot what the sign was, but woke was like something like this. You know, it was like, and I was like, ah.
He goes, very woke.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it is. Well, here's my problem with Apple. Not only do you wait way too fucking long now, I said to the guy, I got so frustrated last time I was in that store. I said to the employee, I said, when that guy died, this place went to shit. And
one of those.
His face was stunned. I said, yeah, when he fucking died, this place went to shit. And it did. Let me tell you something. They haven't reinvented this thing in forever. It's the same fucking design for 4 or 5 years now. They haven't manipulate. It used. Remember your phone down in the cabinet downstairs that we looked at? The difference of year to year to year was remarkable. In fact, Android commercials make fun of iPhone for looking the same for the past 5 years.
Yeah.
And by the way, then they copy their design, which is also, it's just like, they're all full of shit.
Because there's only a certain number of designs that you get. It's a limited amount of.
No, it's limitless. Dude, they came up with this in the first place. We never thought this was possible. So no, there is no limit to what they're going to make a phone look like. It's just Apple's become so focused on ancillary products that this is not the priority anymore.
Yeah.
Right? So like AirPods are massive now. They bought Beats, so now they want all the Beats property. Like the new Beats over the ears. My boy used to work for Apple. He sent me those. They're fucking phenomenal, but it's like that's their priority. This thing is not, this doesn't matter to them anymore. This is moving these units is kind of like, it's supplementing, it's kind of like how a gas station doesn't really make money on gas.
Yeah.
You know that? Like they barely make money on gas.
Right.
Someone's like, how does a gas station close down? Yeah, it doesn't make money on movies.
Yeah.
It makes money on concessions. Yeah. So it's like, this is popcorn to Apple. It's like, yeah, we like selling it, but it's not going to make us the most fucking money, right? Their iCloud services, their ancillary products. So when he died, I think they accepted the fact that this was weighting them down and they were losing money on certain phones. They would come out with a phone and lose money. That's why the fucking 11 or the C, remember the C that came out? Well, had to go away because they ate shit. They couldn't sell any of them. So I'm just saying they've gone downhill to a degree now where they're not innovative with those. The lines are longer. I went to go buy my wife the new one. They wouldn't let me walk and buy it. Why can't I fucking walk in and get it and leave? And the guy was like, you have to check into this thing and wait in an I want to buy line. Give me the fucking, I give you the money. Let me walk the fuck out of here. I can set it up at the cloud at home. And they're like, the guy goes, well, a lot of people need help. I go, I am electing to not need help. I want to walk out with the phone right now. Unlocked, unsimmed. Give me the phone. I leave.
Dude, I was in Boston. There was an Apple store across from the hotel.
Apple.
You know, and I had a problem with my watch, whatever it is. And it was like the line.
Absurd.
To get help.
Oh, it's impossible.
You know, and what I can't stand is.
You know what I do? Time out real quick. I think they pay people to come hang out in helpline so you fuck off. Yeah.
Dude, this is what I can't stand. Yeah. When I'm in the helpline, I don't want to see one motherfucker with an Apple shirt on not doing
working.
shit.
Yeah, if I see you hanging out.
Because I'm this dude. I'm like, okay, what's he doing? Why is he don't see this line?
Excuse me, Micah? Micah? Yeah. We got a whole fucking line. You don't need to restock the cases.
Yeah, dude, I can't stand it.
Because you're the same cat.
And put some hop to your step. Okay?
Run.
When these motherfuckers are strolling through the Apple store and there's a long ass line.
You're like a baseball coach. You're like, get out there, let's go. Yeah. Chop it up. You're the same guy that goes to a restaurant and when they go, it's like a 20-minute wait and you see tables and you go,
Bro.
I know that's you.
Of course that's me.
You go, what are these tables?
You know, I can't stand when I go to a restaurant, you walk in, the place is empty and they say this, do you have a reservation? Bitch, do you have a bus coming in? Who the fuck? Put me over here, bitch. Put me over here.
Do you have a bus?
Yeah. Is there a party of 200 coming in right now?
Disney Cruise Line coming in any minute now of 7,000 fucking people?
Do you have a reservation? Like, no.
I hate that shit.
Obviously, nobody has a reservation in this motherfucker.
But you know what I do? Because you know my level of impatience. When I walk in and that happens, I go, we're good, and I leave.
Yeah.
I leave and they can feel it because they know. I want them to know the next time that somebody walks in that they'll go, we can accommodate.
Yeah.
Just figure it's business. I'm trying to just give you money. All I'm trying to do is give you fucking money. My favorite thing is when somebody goes, we can fit you in, but we're going to need this table back by 8.
Ugh.
I'm like, let me tell you something. I'm gonna do that. I'm going to eat here. And when that thing that you need to show up at 8 comes, if it comes,
guess what?
Holler at me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because guess what? If I'm not done, Daddy's not leaving.
That's how it goes.
Yeah, what the fuck am I going to do? Oh, let me get my plate.
Yeah, I'm going to go outside. Right. I'm going to go to valet.
Fuck out of here,
man.
No,
I don't play with that shit.
But customer service has just gone to shit altogether,
Well, it doesn't exist because because now the internet has stolen the marketplace, so which is a good thing and a bad thing. But now that Amazon is everything, now people don't have to worry about.
But I love Amazon, dude.
See, you're the part of the problem.
But I'm sorry. Like the camera, I needed a new lens cap.
Amazon.
Bro, I just went on, lens cap, 58
Got there tomorrow.
The motherfucker was here tomorrow.
Yeah, I know.
You know, and just anything you need, just go, oh, how do I, what, you know, you just get it. I order my groceries. I just, you know what
Everything.
I mean? I'm just all about it.
I know, I love it, but also it's the devil. It's the devil we know. It's going to come back and bite us in the ass. Like it starts small, right? It starts small with like people stealing packages.
But how?
Then because now it's going to be, it's just at this point to me.
Don't worry, the drones are coming, man. No, to be outside your door.
But here's why. They know too much.
You know?
I don't like how people who deliver now for Amazon, it's you and it can be anybody.
Dude, that's why I want the drones. I'm with you on that.
I don't want the people.
I don't want some Joe Schmo. And then you know what I can't stand is when they're like, "Oh shit,
yeah,
what's up? You're the dude." I'm like, "Oh," but at least I'm living in like a building that you have to like.
See, for me, it's scary. I walked out of the house I walked out of the house, and although it was dope, 2 dudes that were installing cabinets in the new house across the street. The dude goes, "Santino," I think it's one of my neighbors. I go, "What's up, man?" I turn, it's these 2 young men. And he goes, "Oh, man, I'm a huge fucking fan." I was like, "Oh, thanks, man." And the other guy goes, "Do we love you, bro?" And he was like, "You get a picture?" I was like, I'm leaving, man." He's like, "All right." And then they were hanging out doing work.
Yeah.
And
now they
know where I live and shit.
They break into your house.
Yeah,
you know,
they fucked my wife, killed my dog and shit. My red under, like I wear red. First of all, it's orange. You know what I mean? If I'm gonna have one tone. I just was.
See how we brought it back full circle?
I know. Yeah. See, they're like, "Hey, Opie." I was like, "Great." No, it's weird when people know where you live because you're like, yes. I want anonymity as much as anybody. Any fan that you have that watches, they don't want anybody else to know where they live except for who you want to know where you live. It's not that it's like I think I'm famous. It's like
no.
I don't want people to know where I live.
Dude, I was in this building.
I live there.
I live in this building. It's like a whatever.
1,000 fucking units.
And then somebody sees me, and the guy's like, "Oh shit!" Then he tweets, "Guess who lives in my building?"
Oh boy.
And I tweeted back, and I said, "And he probably doesn't want people to know that."
Yeah.
And then he got it. He was like, "Oh, my bad.
Take it down. Take that shit down. Take that shit down.
Fuck out of here, dude."
That's why seriously, that's why a lot of people don't live anywhere near LA. Yeah. That's why people that work in the business, a lot of them leave because they're like, I don't want to be accessible for people's gossip. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. People all in your business. But it's funny because like even in my building right now, it's so funny. And like, I'm sure I'm coming down and going to the parking lot to my car, and just like beautiful girl and like this weird guy. And the guy
what do you mean, like, weird guy? What does that mean?
That's like what you would say about my relationship. Yeah. It's the same thing. So it's similar. I recognized it. I was like, yeah, this is cool. Good for you, dude. I'm doing the same thing. I talked to you at the meetings. Yeah. You know what I mean?
weird guy, hot girlfriend meetings.
Yeah. We have meetings. So, but the guy was like, "Oh man, Riffin with Griffin. I love your podcast."
He loves the show.
Yeah, and he's like, just singing the theme song and all this shit.
He's listening now.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. So I'm talking to you, motherfucker. And then he's like, "Just take a picture." And I'm like, "All right, come on, man. You live here." You know what I mean? I was just like,
Then they got you.
You know what I mean? But the girlfriend was like, it was cool because the girlfriend was like, "Stop being a weirdo." You know what I mean?
Well, the girlfriends never want to put up. Every dude that's like, "What's up, bro?" The girlfriends are always like, "Who the fuck is that?"
Oh, I have a great story about that.
Who is that? And can we leave? Rogan says that when he starts his shows.
Yeah.
It's very funny. He's so self-aware. We did a fucking arena in Cleveland. He opens the show by going, "What's up, Cleveland?" People say, and he goes, "All right, how many girls are here because their boyfriend brought them?" And then they cheer. And he goes, "I'm sorry." It's dope. Because at least he knows that there's a lot of bros that are like, "We got to go see Rogan." And they're like, "Who? I don't know. Who is that?"
Yeah.
Seth Rogen? Seth Rogen's playing?
Yeah, but it's the same thing when like they're like, the girls are like, "Let's go see Angela Johnson."
Is it? I don't know.
I know it's like that.
Is it?
Like, come on.
Is she only female fans?
Yeah, she has a lot of female fans. Like it's like because I know because I went way back in the day.
Do boyfriends get drugged to those shows? I feel like any boyfriend is like, "I ain't going to that show."
No, they just go because I remember I was doing a show with her a long time ago for our New Year's.
Yeah,
and like as the couples are walking out and the girls are like, "Oh my God, Angela!" The guys look at me and go, "Thank you."
Thank you, dude. You would this.
That's how it is. I'm sure like Eliza Schlesinger has a lot of female.
She does
fans.
have a lot of female fans, but I don't know how many husbands, yes, but boyfriends, because men are assholes. I feel like boyfriends are like, "I'm not going to that shit."
Yeah, but at a certain point, you have to go. When you've taken her to so many things.
Look at me. If she wanted to go to some shit and I didn't want to go, I would go. I'm not going. You know what? Unless I know it. Unless it's something so like true, like real to her that it means a lot, I would go to anything. But if it's on some shit that's like, I kind of want to do this, and it's like that I don't want to go.
You're not gonna go?
Fuck no. Like Alvin Ailey is a famous choreographer. She's a dancer. She loved dance. She wanted to go see Alvin Ailey, and I've bought the most expensive tickets I could because I know it means a lot to her. Right? I didn't give a fuck about that shit. But I know that it means something, so it's worth it. If it's just something to do, then I'm like, take a fucking girlfriend. Go grab a girlfriend and go to that shit.
I know.
By the way, last night.
But they always want you to do shit.
I don't want to do shit unless I have to do shit.
They just want you to be there enjoying it on the same. And my thing is like, I'm not going to enjoy this.
That's the problem.
On your level.
Right.
I'll go. But I ain't going to be skipping through the aisles and shit like, "Oh my God, I can't believe we're here."
And like, I don't want to hear, "Why aren't you having fun?"
Yeah.
You know why. I didn't want to do this in the first place.
And then they get mad at you about that.
Yeah.
So that's the whole cycle. So then we go, "This is why I didn't want to go."
Last night, you would have loved it. Last night I get on stage and this woman, probably in her 60s, early 60s, 2 white women in the front left row, right? Older, kind of like
comedy store?
Hippie looking women. Yeah. She goes like this. No shit. I walk out on stage and I see the one woman go to the other one. She goes like this. So my assumption is she's like, "Who is this guy? Why are they even who is this motherfucker?" I say that. I say, "What did you just say to her?" I'm smiling. I was like, "What did you say to her?" And she goes, "What?" And I go, "You went like this. Are you making fun of you don't know who I am?" Because I was like, "It's all good. A lot of people don't know who I am. You're good." And she was like, No. I was saying, another male." And I was like, "What?" And she's like, "Another guy. It's just another." I go, "Oh, you'd like it to be more?" And she goes, "Diverse." I go, "Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, I guess." And I said, everyone starts cracking the fuck up. Everyone's already dying. And I was like, well, I'd like more white representation in professional sports, but I guess that the way it goes is the way it goes. And the crowd lost it. And you should have seen, she was like so fucking mad at me. But I was like, lady, dude, I didn't pick.
I can't.
I'm just on the lineup.
I can't stand for this.
You had a great joke. Do you still do that joke?
I'm
that
doing,
joke is so good
now.
About the pay scale, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because it doesn't make any sense.
Don't do the joke on here, because save it for
No. I'm just saying
good.
It just doesn't make any sense. This idea that I believe that skill-based, performance-based, results businesses,
which is what we do,
should solely be based off, ability and
audience
reaction and all this kind of stuff.
So the reason that Dave Chappelle's tickets are more expensive than your and my tickets is audience based. Yes. There is a fucking reason that he can charge $120. If I charge $120,
it's gonna be
no one would show up.
Yeah.
But for someone to get angry at why certain people make a lot of money, it's like,
it's not even about the money so much as it's about what it's like. What is this woman like? They act like
people are stopping women from getting into comedy.
Right.
That's what they make it sound like the Comedy Store cuts off women at the legs from getting. First of all, some of the funniest fucking women on planet Earth are regulars at our club, the Comedy Store, and they're murderers.
Whoever should be there is there.
They're fucking there. And Whitney Cummings rips that room to shreds. She's there when she's there. It's like saying, why isn't there more black or Asian or whatever on this show? First of all, I think that it needs to be addressed in this light. There are more white male performers in comedy because it's a career that whites have been in for a long time, white males. And if I was an Asian parent, I'm probably going to promote my kid to not get into a clownish bullshit fucking career because I worked hard to get it. Immigrant culture doesn't love when kids get into fucking entertainment.
My mom didn't want me to get into it.
No, I mean, my parents were like, I guess if that's what you want to do. But the idea that it's an uneven distribution of stage time is not true. There just so happens to be a significantly higher amount of white men in this because that is the history of it. It doesn't mean that
my thing
there is no room for other people.
My thing is I need people to stop expecting Hollywood to be the answer for our cultural woes.
That's your hot thing.
It's if you want diversity, let's start with Congress.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Let's start. She should be going when she's looking at the State of the Union address and they show the Congress. That woman should be going like that to why there's so many white males there.
Right.
Right. Start there. Mm-hmm. Let's start with the stuff that actually means something.
Yeah.
Like I say in my joke, Charlie's Angels. I want these bitches white. Okay. I didn't win anything because you making stuff. You're changing shit.
How many the new Charlie's Angels? Who are they? Who's in it?
It's Kristen Stewart with her short haircut now.
Pass.
She looks dope though. I like her. I'm just saying those are the kind of things where they think, let's do it here, and this is gonna be the thing that's gonna change. It's no. Let's worry about this 2020 election. Okay.
Well, worry about something that has a bigger impact on our culture as a American institution. Worry about what really is dripping down from the top. Yeah. Then the bottom is not as it shouldn't be as prioritized. I mean, I've talked to
it's important, like you were talking about with fat people, they want to be represented, and I understand that when you look at TV, you look at heroes, you look at things, it's especially fictional shit.
Yeah.
It's I don't mind. It's Spider-Man could be black, Superman could be Asian because they're not real.
Yeah, they're fake. They're fake.
Yeah, they could be Asian people on Krypton, and the same story could have happened.
I hope not.
They could be Jewish, they could be whatever. So, but it's when Samuel L. Jackson is playing George Washington in a movie, call me. That's when I'm gonna be I agree. This is going too far.
Yeah, but I think I've had this conversation.
The motherfucking United.
Score 7 motherfucking years ago.
Motherfucking.
I think I've had this conversation with my buddy EP, and we talked about how Black Hollywood, which he works in Black Hollywood. I don't want to name what he does, but like he's very embedded in Black Hollywood, right? And is very prominent in what he does. And like we talked about how it's interesting that Hollywood wants more representation of Black culture, but they're doing it sometimes to a degree that's very cheap. Like they cheapen something, and they're like they want their version of Black culture.
But that's always what it is.
I know. So now they're pretending like they're
always
they're pretending like they're woke, but it's such bullshit.
But even like
same thing with gay. I talk about it on stage.
That's exactly what I was about to say.
I talk about it now on stage. They want their version of gay.
Yeah,
when they say we want gay, no, they don't.
Yeah.
They want, hey, oh my God, and the suitcases are unpacked. I mean,
and they only hold hands.
Yeah, they don't want.
They don't want to see real gay on TV.
No, they don't.
Like, come here,
but they also don't want like masculine gay men. Do you notice that? They like I have a lot of gay dude friends that are like they suck dick and throw football. Do you know what I mean? Like they'll knock you the fuck out, and they'll.
That's a show coming to Fox.
Suck dick and throw football. This season on Fox. He can huck it 68 yards, and he can take it 6 or 8 inches. No, I just think, like, I think it's bullshit that
Andrew Santino is
Opie. The New Year's.
Woke Opie.
Woke Opie.
Woke Opie's taking it in their ass.
What's up? I'll fuck you up, and I'll also fuck you. I think they don't like. They want their version of shit, which I think is cheap and sad and gross. And every time they put a gay character on TV as a non-gay guy, I get annoyed that it's the same archetype of gay guy. It's like so fucking. He always has to be over the top. He's gotta be black. It's like, are there gay guys like that?
And his head moves
That's
all
not
the time.
All the gay guys, dude. Why do they always have to be that way? Like, there's plenty of gay friends that I have that aren't that way.
Or they try to overcompensate and make like the black character is like a super smart nerd, computer tech.
Yeah, they put Donald Glover in something. Yeah. He's like, I guess I'm a black nerd. It's like, why? Because you like stuff?
Yeah.
I think it's offensive to black culture when he says that black nerd. It's like, what do you mean? Do you mean because you enjoy like things? Like, I think it's annoying when somebody goes, I'm a black nerd, or he's like a...
Is black nerd like Black History Month, where you have to like, you know...
It's got to be justified. It's like, what do you mean? There's plenty of smart black people. That's almost diminutive to black culture to go, I guess I'm just a black nerd. It's like, are most black people not supposed to be smart? That's what that says to me. But he stood on that hill a long time, and I thought that was like when he was doing stand-up, that always bothered me. He was like, because that's what I'm here for the black nerds. It's like, what? What you're saying is that you think you're smarter than most black people. Isn't that what that says? Am I wrong?
It's one translation.
That's how I feel. That's how I felt it. I was like, it's such a cheap.
And by the way, what's wrong with, you know, one of my problems with society right now, and in terms of how it deals with, you know, things like podcasts and culture and news and entertainment and media, is that people, it's like when you look at a definition of a word in the dictionary, it'll say it means this and it also means this.
Right.
What motherfuckers normally do is they only pick one.
Yeah.
And they go, it can't mean anything else but this.
Right.
And then that's wrong.
Right.
You know, you can't just be like, it only means this. It just means like, okay, that's the part that you saw. But as long as you recognize that it means other things,
for sure,
then we would get along better.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I mean, yes, but you're talking about education, so good luck.
Look, man,
it's not happening.
We're going to sit here and talk forever. And
yeah,
I don't want to do that. It's a long time.
A long time? Oh, my God.
Which is why we should have been doing this from the first place. So we don't have to worry about having guests. So I'm going to maybe I just have you on once a month and we'll just yip yap and I'll come on yours. And like, you know.
Yeah, you got to come. You got to come by.
I will come on yours. I don't know why we haven't done it up to this point. I think, you know what it is? I think part of it is like, you remind me of my friend from high school. His name was Yamal. His name was Yamal Anderson. We played basketball together and we were good friends, but we were very competitive.
Yeah.
You know, we had a thing that it was like, and I think with us, it's like, we both started this podcast at the same time. We're on the same number of episodes. It's kind of like, I don't want that motherfucker on yet. Let me build my own shit.
Yeah, I wanted to build it up.
Yeah, we're looking at each other, but it's like, you know, it's like, I like that, you know, and you are one of my dearest friends.
It's good, sweet, friendly competition.
Yes. And so I think what we're going to end up doing is we're just going to kick Bobby out of the whole thing. And it's just,
he's going to fall out on his own. Bobby's going to end up just not podcasting, where he's just going to do nude live video casts on stage. I told him he keeps showing his dick in city to city. He's going to get Me Too'd. He's still doing naked shit on stage.
Yeah, but so is Eric Andre.
Yeah, but Eric, I feel like Eric okay.
His dick is massive.
It's big. I know. I talked to Bobby about that. I said the reason Bobby gets away with this is because his penis is funny.
Yeah, and he's Asian.
But so it's funny. I said a funny penis is non-threatening.
Yeah.
A big penis it can be scared. Someone could feel scared.
Somebody's in the crowd like, oh my god, what is he took his dick out?
What does he do with that? But a small penis, people laugh. Everybody laughs. At a small penis, it's funny. But
I think he'll be fine. Yeah, as long as he has like a buffer. Just don't go in the crowd.
Okay. Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see, right?
We'll see.
But you know what? We're all actually. So this is it, guys. Look, there's no beef.
Yeah, why do people think that's so funny to me?
Dumb. It just was a fun thing. But people love. You know what? I love how engaged people are in the narrative. I kind of sad that we kind of like dispelled it. Or I should just let you leave and I come back in here. Fuck that dude.
I'm gonna talk shit about you on my podcast this week. I'm gonna just fucking eat you alive.
And then I'll come on. No, it was funny. We both guest hosted Tiger Belly.
I know, yeah, because when Bobby was gone, and then now they're switching studios, and so it's all going to be different. I think they're switching up all sorts of shit.
Oh, really? I haven't talked to him about.
Like they're
moving. I had Kalila on, and it was great. You know, and people like she should have her on. It's actually So, but anyways, look, I don't want to keep going. We've been going a long time. This is Riffin with Griffin. This is Andrew Santino. I'm going to have all of his information on below. Please watch his podcast, Whiskey Ginger. This is Riffin with Griffin. And, you'll see us on each other's podcasts and more in the future. And maybe
come see us at the store. You'll see how we get along.
Exactly. Come to the Comedy Store if you're in LA. His tour day. He's about to do a theater tour.
Yeah.
So look out for that. That just shows you
2020.
The
Red Rocket
tour that Whiskey Ginger's doing way better for him than Griffin is doing for me.
That's not
which
true.
Is fucking ridiculous.
That's not true. But I do need to get my Ferrari warmed up. Let me just right.
Oh, is it one of those auto? You know what I mean? I told you I'm about to buy an electric car, so I'm in. But anyways, once again, Andrew Santino. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will dude. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for driving out to the west side.
It was worth it.
I appreciate that. And anyways, thanks again, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace out.